Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So of course we have another holiday palette to review and swatch. I know that it seems that lately all I've been doing is reviewing these holiday palettes, but I wanted to get up these reviews as fast as I can, or as many up as I can, before Sephora's VIB sale, because if you're interested in any of these palettes, it's always great to get them at a 20% off discount. So I wanted to get these videos up as soon as possible before that sale hits so that you can get your hand on your palette that you want for a discounted price. So today we're going to be talking about the Urban Decay Vice 4 palette. I love it when Urban Decay releases any kind of palettes, whether it's from their Naked collection or their Vice palette, because every time they release something it's even better than their last release and the quality is just unbelievable. So I know that I'm getting my money's worth. If you're interested in brighter colors but also want to do really nice smoky eyes, I think you really enjoy this palette. So this is what the box looks like. Really pretty, kind of an oil slick shattered glass pattern. And then the back has all the shades for you. What's great about this release for their new Vice palette is that it comes with a case pouch. So you have a pouch to kind of keep your palette nice and scratch free and not broken in your bags or your travel bags or anything. So this is what the actual palette looks like. It's kind of amazing, is it not? It's just so gorgeous and yet still really simple and understated. So this is what the front looks like, and the inside is just as gorgeous. I'm so excited to play with these colors. Of course, you get your huge mirror, and then you get your double-ended brush. I don't really care for the Urban Decay brushes. I find that the blending side doesn't do a great job at blending. I use it for my under eye concealer, which does a really great job at that. But for your eyeshadow application and blending out your eyeshadows, it's not the best brush. But it's nice that they included it in there. This is what the inside of the palette looks like. You're getting 20 shades. And it looks like you have 1, 2, 3, 4 shimmers, and the rest are kind of satiny or glittery shades. So really colorful, gorgeous, but they also give you some nice neutral colors in case you don't want to throw on a bright old, pink smoky eye. So they do give you some options to work with. So let's get to the fun part and start swatching these. So these are the swatches to the top row. The first color we have is called Bones, and it's just a really pretty kind of champagne-y taupe. We have Grip, which is a really nice light gray color. Deadbeat, which is a charcoal gray. Why can't I say this? Charcoal gray. Beat Down is a really pretty kind of light, dusty, smoky purple. And then Pandemonium is a gorgeous, like royal purple. It's a satin, so it looks really pretty, and it definitely pops if you have dark eyes and dark hair. So this as a smoky eye would just look incredible. So this is the swatch to the first row, and we will move on to the second. So this is the second row. This is definitely more of your pink and purple tone row. So the first color we have is called Framed, and it's just your flesh tone nude color, great for buffing out your crease or blending right up into the brow bone to kind of give a gradient effect. We have Fastball, which is a really gorgeous, like, flowery pink. When you think of a pink flower, this is the color that you're probably thinking of. And I'm not a huge pink eyeshadow person. I personally can't wear it, but I think this color is beautiful and it will be really fun to experiment with. Next we have 1985, which is a really pretty kind of purple orchid color. Then we have Underhand, which is a really pretty, this one is kind of hard to explain. It's not duochrome, but it definitely changes color depending on what lighting you're under. It's purple, there's a little bit of blue in it, and there's kind of a pink undertone to it. And then the last color in that row is called Harlot, and it's a really pretty kind of high shine satin lilac color. Really pretty to pop in your inner corners if you're doing a dark smoky eye, or just to wear on your lid and doing a really pretty lilac smoky eye. So this row is really fun to experiment with. I am super excited to play with the third row of this palette. First we have Discreet, which is a kind of cool tone nudie gray color, really great to blend out into your crease. We have Grasshopper, which is a gorgeous kind of mermaid green is what I can explain it as. It's gorgeous. C Note is a kind of satiny seafoam color. And then we have Arctic, which is just a kind of, I guess, paler version of Grasshopper. Really pretty kind of minty teal. You see specks of glitter in it, really pretty. And lastly, we have Robbery, which doesn't look like it belongs in this row, but for some reason it just works. It's a really pretty satin gray color. So if you do a smoky eye using this color and just lining your bottom lash lines with any of these teal colors, I think it would just look phenomenal, especially if you have darker features. So this row is just really pretty and very different from any colors that you would get in any normal palettes. And the last row is the one that I am most excited to use and play with. It is just so me. It's kind of neutral, but definitely pops of colors in there. The first one we have is called Bitter, and this is definitely the color of the plant pots that you put your plants in, kind of that clay, reddish clay color. It's so beautiful and it's perfect for your fall and winter time. Next we have Flame. It's this kind of coppery pink, just really unique color that you don't see much. You can definitely look forward to a tutorial using these two colors really soon. Next we have Low, which is a really pretty taupey brown, definitely pretty for darkening your outer creases. Crowbar is a really pretty jungle green with specks of gold in it, really gorgeous. And Delete is just a really nice dark taupey brown, perfect for lining your eyes or making your outer corners darker by blending this color in. So this row is definitely your pop of color but still staying really neutral and wearable. So my overall thoughts on this palette is that you should definitely pick it up if these colors are something that you would want to wear. If you're a kind of beginner to makeup, I would kind of skip on these because you're not getting a lot of matte shadows to work with, which are kind of the easier shadows to ease into makeup, as well as a lot of neutral shadows to wear every single day. So if you're a beginner, I would kind of skip on this one, but if you're a makeup fanatic or you love to wear bold, bright colors on your eyes, this is definitely worth your money. This retails for $60 on Sephora's website, as well as anywhere that it carries Urban Decay. Definitely worth $60. You're getting a brush, a pouch, and 20 eyeshadows, which is kind of an amazing deal. So it's definitely worth your money, and as you can see from the swatches, they are incredibly pigmented. All the swatches I did were just on my bare hands. I didn't apply any primer. I never apply primer to my hands when I'm doing swatches, just so I can see what the actual pigmentation looks like on its own. And I can honestly say that every single shade in this palette is highly pigmented and just so buttery soft, really easily blended out. I do have two of the colors on my eyes right now. I think I'm wearing Harlot and Pandemonium on my lids. I just threw it over whatever smoky eye I was wearing throughout the day, and it sits on top of it really nicely. I didn't have to kind of re-prime my eyelids or anything. It was so pigmented, it stays on for a really long time, and I'm just obsessed with this palette. So stop babbling about this palette, just know that I absolutely love it and I would definitely recommend it if you will wear the colors in this palette. Again, not a lot of neutrals for you to work with if you're in an office environment, but if you just want to pick up a palette where you can play with different colors and experiment with makeup, this palette is definitely your go-to. And for $60, I don't think you can beat that deal with everything that you're getting in this box alone. That is it, guys. That is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.